Hey y'all, it's your girl Mama Lou from The Healing Hermit, bringing you a new pick a card video. I've already pre-shuffled these and divided them into 3 separate piles and placed these beautiful crystals on top. So on pile number 1, we've got Aragonite. Aragonite is known to help with healing old wounds, clearing blocked chakras, and bringing about emotional strength. So if that's something that resonates with you at this moment, go ahead and pick pile number 1. Look at those beautiful little clusters, my goodness. And on pile number 2, we've got this clear quartz cluster. She tiny but mighty, okay? Clear quartz is known to help with amplifying energy and intention, also bringing cleansing energy into your spaces and clarity. So if that's something that resonates with you at this moment, go ahead and pick pile number 2. Also know you can pick more than one pile, okay? Do you? And lastly, but not least, we got the Desert Rose. Desert Rose helps with intuition, prosperity, purification, inner truth, and mental clarity. If that's something that resonates with you, pick pile number 3. All right, y'all, I'll see you over at your piles. I'm excited to get this started. Bye. All right. Hey y'all, this is the reading for everyone who tuned in for pile 1 for the Aragonite reading. Let's get into it. All right. So like I said earlier, these are already pre-shuffled, and let's get into your message. Pile 1. Here we've got the 6 Harmony, which is the Lovers card in the Major Arcana of the Rider-Waite Tarot, which is the original tarot before all these other people made their own. We've got 13 Transformation, which is the Death card, and we've got 7 the Chariot. Okay, so we're gonna get into that right now before I bring out the other cards. Yeah, so here we have the Lovers talking about relationships, either relationships with other people or relationships with yourself. Let's move it a little bit more because my arms are gonna be hitting that. So this card here talks about it's bringing to light either a relationship with yourself or relationship with others. And this card here, Death, transformation. And it's not a negative card, it's a wonderful card because Death talks about bringing about, like how it says right here, transformation. And it's a beautiful thing because it's the ending of something old that doesn't resonate with you so that new beginnings could come about. And that's a beautiful thing. And also we have here 7 Triumph, which is the Chariot and the Raider girl. Come on now, the Rider-Waite Tarot. Anyways, so we're talking about Triumph here. So what I'm getting is that you are so if this is for someone who has on their mind a relationship that they no longer want to carry in their life, and they're ready to let it go. They're ready to let that relationship die and move on. And when they do so, they will be triumphant with their life. They'll be able to be like getting a breath of fresh air and like, all right, on to the next thing. What's next? What else is coming in my life? Like, you know, that's what I'm picking up here. This is not necessarily like I'm not picking up actually, you know what, let me step back and check myself, because this could also be for someone who has certain things about themselves that they don't like anymore, and they're ready to transform that, and in doing so they will be triumphant. So it could go either way. It's either someone tired of being in a relationship that's no longer serving them, they're ready to let it go and move forward with their life, or it's someone that has some aspects of themselves that they don't like and they're ready to move forward with their life. Okay, so let's pull out more cards and see what we've got here. Yeah, okay, so we've got here Align Your Life, the card from the Work Your Light Oracle deck. It says, align your life. What is not aligned and needs to change? So that's a beautiful question you got to ask yourself. And it's honestly, I feel like you have already been asking yourself something. You're like, something ain't right. Something's not clicking. and either my relationships with other people or my relationship with self. And you know that you got to bring that about bring it about. God, I'm sorry guys, I am so wired right now with caffeine, so please excuse me if I sound like I'm everywhere. Goodness. And you also got pillar of light. Your vibration is rising. I was gonna say vibrating. Anyways, pillar of light, your vibration is rising. You are the oracle, okay? So if the situation that you're going through is making you feel doubt within yourself and making you feel bad, or it's negative, this is a sign that if you're acknowledging and you have awareness that this is not working for you, let it go, transform, okay? Let the dead be dead and move on with your life, and I hate to sound like I'm telling people what to do. I'm just, this is tarot. I'm just a facilitator of change, and I'm just giving you, I'm just sick. Oh my God, girl, you cannot speak for the life of you. You acknowledge that this relationship is not working because you feel like you're out of alignment, and you're ready to bring alignment into your life and let that transformation come in. Know that when you do that, you will be triumphant. You got the chariot here, all right? Know that you are the oracle. You have light. You are vibrating. You're vibrating. Yeah, sorry, y'all. I'm immature sometimes. Anyways, your vibration is rising. I mean, come on now. Look at this here. What you got? Growth. I want to expand my consciousness and awareness. If that ain't confirmation that you're growing out of these petty ass relationships and these things that are no longer resonating with you, that's your sign. That's your sign for you to be able to move forward. And hey, forgiveness. Use forgiveness. I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. Not for them, okay? Don't feel like you have to ask them for forgiveness, or yourself for forgiveness, or ask them for, in the sense they have to ask you for your forgiveness. That's what I meant to say. You forgive them so you can no longer carry that with you, because you don't want to leave these people and then still carry that baggage with you. You need to let that go, because if you keep on carrying it, like right here it says it right here in the card. I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. If you keep that resentment from the past failed relationships, you will not be able to be triumphant. You need to let that ish go so you can move forward with your light and become that pillar of light that you are. Honey, you have so much potential. You have so much, and you have so much awareness that something's not right with your life. So fix that. Become more aligned with your life so that you can grow and expand your consciousness and awareness. I mean, you already got it. You've already have that spark that you realize something's not working for your life, which is amazing. So I'm gonna pull here a card from the manifestation work. What is this? The Moonology Manifestation Oracle card, and I'm gonna see what this transformation will be manifesting for you. See what this transformation will be manifesting for you. 1 second. All right, let's see. Let your fears dissolve. Yeah, so let's let these fears of moving forward dissolve. Don't let it hold you back anymore. And that's a full moon in Cancer. Yeah, look at this. In the back of the deck, which is the overall energy of the read, it says make time for self-love. Like, you know that you're not aligned. I'm gonna keep this one. You know that you're not aligned. You know that something's not resonating, or it's not in alignment. This relationship, either with yourself, or this aspect of a relationship with yourself, or this relationship that you have, a relationship you have in your life, whether that be an intimate one, or a friendship, or a professional one. You know it's not resonating. You know it's not doing you good. You know it's only making you bringing you doubt and negativity. you need to release it so that you can make time to give yourself that love that you want, or that reciprocity that you wish to have from that other person or yourself. Make time for that so you can bring about change. Oh, here, and I didn't even notice. I didn't even notice this card here. It's full moon in Aquarius. Be real. Like, be real with yourself. You have that awareness. You know something is out of alignment in your life and that you need to bring about this change. Like, stop forcing things to work out in this relationship. You know that you gotta let go and move on with your life so that you can be triumphant, yo. Like, the Chariot's here. Allow yourself, excuse me. Oof, goddamn. I mean, excuse me. You know that you will be triumphant when you decide to allow yourself to let go of the things that aren't working for you, so you can bring about transformation. And in doing so, you know, there will be harmony in your relationships, because you'll be able to focus on the things that truly matter, and those relationships that truly that truly matter to you, because you're gonna be real, honey. You're gonna be real to yourself. You're gonna be making time for self-love, and you're gonna allow your fears to dissolve. You're not gonna carry that anymore with you. Okay, remember, keep that awareness, all right, of what's not working for you, and allow yourself to grow, okay, so that you can move forward with your life. Remember, you are the light. You're the oracle, honey. No need to doubt yourself. No need to harbor resentment. No need to stick around in places that you're not wanted, or to hold old habits or patterns or beliefs that no longer help you. Drop it, let it go, so that you can transform, okay? Thank you so much for tuning in today, Pile 1. That's all I have for you. Please like this video and subscribe if you're not already subscribed. And I'll see you on the next video. Bye. Take care. Hey, y'all. This is a reading for those that selected pile number 2. This clear quartz crystal. This little itty bitty thing. She may be tiny, but she's mighty. I'll tell you that. Put her there with her sisters, the other clear quartz. And we're going to start off with the tarot. As I mentioned earlier, these are already pre-shuffled and already separated in their piles. And I will be doing I will be pulling an oracle card on the side of what you're manifesting with this reading. Okay, so we'll see. Let's get into it. So we got 5 wisdom, which is the Hierophant, and the Raider girl. Oh my God, this is the okay. I keep on saying the Raiders. Shout out to the Raiders. Obviously, I'm saying the Raiders for some reason. The Rider-Waite Tarot, the original one. You got 17 Hope, which is the star card in the Rider-Waite Tarot. And we've got 5 financial and material changes, which is the 5 of Pentacles. Okay, so let's get into this before we begin. So this one here, the Hierophant, is talking about either a spiritual person, or a spiritual person who's coming into your life and influencing you, or it's you becoming more spiritually attuned with your I want to say not only religious practices, but in tune and aligned with your own spiritual practices. Okay, so much so that it's bringing you hope into your life. Okay, and in doing so, you'll have some material and financial changes in your life. Now, I wanted to read more about this card here, so I'm going to read from the book. Yeah, excuse me about that, I was interrupted. Okay, so I'm going to read out of the book for this one here, so I can get a better description of that. 1 second, because I don't want to give you inaccurate information. But let's see what this 5 of Pentacles here is talking. I know Pentacles talks about your finances and your job, your profession, but I want to give something accurate, okay? So Here we go. This number 5 physical card represents changes, challenges, and losses, usually related to material and financial concerns. You may be losing some of the things around you, but you must acknowledge and know that besides existing as a physical being, you are an incredible and resourceful spiritual entity. Use your powerful forces within you to help get through this difficult period. Everything changes for a reason, and this time isn't meant to be a punishment. Know that your current conditions will transform for better. A positive question to ask yourself now is, what did I learn from this, and how can I avoid it in the future? Remember that there are lessons to be understood in everything. It's up to you and you alone to decide how long it will take for you to learn them. Okay. So I see why the hope card is coming out here. It's in a sense, Spirit's saying to have hope, you know. Don't let it drain you. Don't let this low moment put you down or drag you down, you know. Yeah, it says here, this card serves as a natural reminder to use your natural ability. This card serves as a reminder to use your natural ability of intuition and the language of the soul as you reach for your goals and desires. The future can be yours when you have hope and trust in everything you do. Soon others will be attracted and drawn to your inner light. Learn to share your experiences and lessons for those around you. We'll also realize that by having faith and pushing forward, where one may have felt no hope at all, is key to success. So yeah, it's shining light that right now you may be going through some difficult times financially and materialistically. However, it's shining light that you still, if you have an inkling and a hunch that you're still on the right path, keep going, because eventually you will be seeing those results that you wish to see. But just know, you know what, you don't eat the fruit the same day you plant the seed. Remember that, okay? So have hope and know that you have this strong inner light. You see this light glowing from the person right there? You have so much potential, so don't give up when you see some little obstacles or challenges coming up on your path, okay? Keep going, especially if you have people coming around you saying, man, you're so talented, you're so this, that are giving you positive reinforcements. Don't give up, keep going, okay? And there's some wisdom here that you're gaining. Either there's a mentor here in your life that's guiding you while you're going through this moment, when you're trying to make this work out, even though you're not seeing the results you want, but you still know that this is working for you, and you're almost close to your goal. Hold that, okay? Don't let it go. Keep going. I mean, this is just a little obstacle. Don't let this little obstacle stop you from achieving your goals, okay? That's what I'm getting mainly. I'm gonna read this card too, because I want to make sure. Yeah, it's also saying right here, so you may also have drawn this card to confirm that it's time to reach out and find an organization or a group of like-minded souls. Being part of the group where you can be yourself, share your thoughts, and get valuable feedback can infuse you and encourage you to be all that you can be. Kindred support helps you live life to your highest ideals, finding the true inspiration and the alignment that's part of your soul. Yeah, so that's awesome. So like it suggested here from the book, connect with people that will help you turn your financial and material life to a complete 180, and have hope, okay? Don't surround yourself with like-minded people that are living the life that you wish to have, essentially, okay? So let's see what other cards we got here. We got from the Work Your Light Oracle deck. Oh my god, look, full resonation, soul family. Call in your tribe. You don't have to do it alone. Come on, y'all. Spirit's coming through with the message. So yeah, look for those people who are living that life that you wish to bring about into your own life, okay? Look at this. Akasha, your guidance is divinely guided. My goodness. And I'll read from those as well, because this is the first time I use these here. So I just want to make sure I'm giving you the right Oh, right here, look at this. How are you being called up to step up and lead? And I think this card resonates because it's things happen for a reason. Like I said, like we read from here, from the book's description. It's a good question to ask yourself. What is this trying to, or what did I learn from this, and how can I avoid it in the future? Avoid remaking that mistake in the future of having these financial and material changes. And in doing so, you're going to learn that knowledge that you gain from that situation. You can teach it and help be a guide for others or a mentor for others. And this card also, the Hierophant, talks about the student becoming the teacher. So all those things that you're going to learn in this situation, in these moments of trials and tribulation, you can use as to your benefit. For example, like how you see people make a business of helping people become a business, because they themselves were looking how to start a business, and they gained so much knowledge in that moment of like, of frustration and loss, and they're like, wait, I can make a business out of this. I'm gonna make a business of helping people start their business because I know how hard it is. So I'm gonna put all the resources together and make it a one-stop shop. Essentially, that's kind of the vibe I'm picking up here. Like when you have your tribe and your soul family supporting you, and you feel that emotionally and spiritually satisfied, you feel like a permission to go after your goals in that sense. And you feel like how it says here, how are you being called to step up and lead? Excuse me, my goodness, I cannot speak for the life of me. I'm like wired on caffeine right now, so sorry about that, guys. But like I said, using that hardship, that moment of hardship, you could use it to your benefit to help guide others, either for profit or just for just out of the kindness of your heart, that you just want to help people so they can avoid it. And by the way, you're the only pile here that got 3 of these, so shout out to y'all. Okay, I'm gonna read the definition from the guidebook about what this card means. So here we go, let's get into it. The priestess is a teacher dedicated to service, freedom, and leadership. You don't need to have it all together to lead. In fact, it helps if you don't. No one wants a perfect angel who hasn't made any mistakes. Let your life be your message. Don't underestimate the power of sharing your story. It's by hearing someone else's journey that we feel less alone. We realize that we're actually all in this thing called life together. The difference between a follower and a leader is that a leader has the courage to go first, and stepping out, they shine a light onto their path. They shine a light on the path for others to venture forward to. Don't fret too much about trying to work out who is in your tribe. Don't get stuck don't get stuck in age, income, hobbies, or occupation. The best way to discover your tribe is to look in the mirror. If you feel called to lead, chances are it is because at some point in your life, you longed for someone to lead you. Your tribe are longing for exactly the same thing as you were and are, and might only be one step behind you. Hell, they may even be right alongside you. You don't need anyone's permission, just the courage to stand up, embrace your struggles, the peaks and the throughs. You don't need to know the way. Just believe that there might be a different one. Your tribe is waiting for you. So step forward so they can find you, which is beautiful because look, we have the soul family card, you guys. Calling your tribe. You don't have to do it alone. And it's beautiful because look, it's talking about shining your light, and you don't have to have it all. So what if you're struggling? It's okay if you're struggling. You don't have to have it all figured out to provide hope to others, to be that light in other people's darkness. You know, there's this beautiful little card. Look at you guys. Hold on now, come on. Oh my God, focus. Spread the light, be the lighthouse. So I feel like those that selected pile 2, right? Oh, excuse me. Here's the crystal. Those that selected pile 2 are wise people who were once students and are becoming the teachers. You know, those struggles that you're going through are making you resilient and making you bringing you closer to your soul tribe and allowing you to be a leader in that field, or in that struggle. You know what I mean? And it sounds weird being a leader in the struggle, but I mean, you're relatable. Your my God, your relatability will help make you more genuine and relatable to people, and they can resonate more with you and be like, wow, I'm loving how she's getting her life together. I'm loving how she's her message. I want to hear more about her, or I want to work with her, or I want her to lead me. Like, you know what I mean? Don't be afraid to, don't dim your light. You have something to say, honey. Voice out that word. So let's read about the Akash here. Your guidance is divinely guided. Let's hear about that. Hold on. One second. Here we go. So Akash. Akash exists in the 5th dimension in the library of the souls. All soul contracts, history, gifts, lessons, and more exist here. We can each have access to this information of the past, present, and future, and can tap into it at any time. While we have free will, there are also points of the timeline of our lives that are predestined or pre-planned. Soul contracts are agreements that were made before incarnating. It could be a company you choose to work for, a relationship you plan to have, or a person you agreed to mentor or help. Come through that mentorship here, the wise teacher. Whatever it is, know that it is divinely guided and will not bypass you. If you are waiting for a sign to proceed, this card is it. You are likely living out an important part of your soul's journey, and you are expected where you needed to be. Excuse me. You are exactly where you need to be. Oh my goodness, Mama Lou. Excuse me, I almost said my government name. Anyways, let's continue. Yeah, this is very exciting indeed. It is time to call in the support of your helpers, both in the physical and the spiritual world. To trust the signs coming, take note of your dreams. To notice any feelings or visions that you receive, for you are tapping into the wisdom of the Akash, and you are being given the go-ahead to proceed. So here's an affirmation for you to say, because in the book it says hold the card to your heart and say, but I'm going to do it as an affirmation for you to say, okay? I open myself up to receive the wisdom of the Akasha. I am ready for the download, I am ready to download any information from my soul's records that is in my highest good and the highest good of all right now. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Guys, y'all meant to be something big, a star, okay? Tap into that priestess within you so that you can help guide others and find your soul family, okay? Those material and financial changes and difficulties that you're going through right now is only like, it's only a little bump in the road, okay? Don't let it drag you down. You guys have so much potential, so much potential. Now we got here, judgment. I understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges, so move without judgment in your life. Don't judge yourself for these hardships. Don't judge other people for the things that they're doing or not doing. Focus on yourself. Focus on your path, because the Pentacles talks about materialism and finances, career, profession. So focus on what you want to do with your life to sustain it, and carry peace in your heart. I am a being of love, and I release all negative energy, okay? So be at peace with your decision. You know, back your decision. Once you make it, stand by it. Be at peace with that. And you already have like this knowing that you're on the right path. And like I said, surround yourself by people who will who emulate that life that you wish to carry yourself. Okay, so let's see here. Let's pull a card here from the Moonology Manifestation Oracle cards. Okay, there's one card. 1 second. See, here we go. Find balance. Full moon in Libra. That's one card here. Find balance in spirit. Let's see what manifestation is Pile 2 bringing for themselves. Let's see. What is Pile 2 manifesting? Speak your world into being. Yo, talking about it, like we were just talking about how you notice that things aren't going the way you expected them to go. However, you still have hope that you're on the right path. Like you have that feeling. Like I said, just surround yourself by your soul family here. Those family that those people that are living the life that you desire. And find a mentor who is willing, someone who's, oh, oh my God, I'm spreading my mascara everywhere, excuse me. Find a mentor that is willing, find someone who's living that life you desire, who is willing to mentor you and pass down that wisdom so that one day you can become the teacher and no longer be the student, okay? That will bring balance into your heart, also peace, and speak your world into being. Like speak about it, speak on it, use that throat chakra and bring it into existence. You are powerful, okay? You are a star. So don't let your light dim just because you're not seeing the immediate results. I'm sensing like we need to delay some gratification, okay? And also, not seeing immediate results doesn't mean it's not working, okay? It just means you gotta keep on putting work, keep that dedication, that consistency. Don't like, get them roots strong in there, okay? You have wonderful things coming towards you, pile 2, and I'm so glad that you guys tuned in for this reading. I hope it resonated. Let me know if it did, and if it didn't as well. I'm always open to growing as a reader. But anyways, please like this video, share with anyone that you think that might care and might resonate with these piles. And then also, if you're not subscribed already, please subscribe, help your girl grow. All right, I love you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Bye. This is the reading for those that selected pile 3. We've got the Desert Rose. Look how gorgeous she is. Is she pretty? Little nugget. All right, let's put it right here. Okay, so like I said, like I mentioned earlier, these are already pre-shuffled and put into their separate piles. So let's get into the reading. Here we have 11, Balance, which is the Judgment card in the Rider-Waite original tarot, excuse me. We've also got 5 of Cups, Emotional Loss. And we've also got the Ace, 1, Passion Ignited, which is the Ace of Wands in the Rider-Waite. Okay, so let's get into this one. So here, there's 2 things in the Judgment card here. One of them is that you need to find balance in your heart, in all aspects of yourself, mind, body, and soul. Find balance in there, because I feel like you're carrying some emotional loss with you. Your focus, if you see, I have to put a picture or something, but the original picture of this card here is a man looking over at the 3 cups. There's 3 cups turned over in the original picture, and there's 2 standing in the back, and he's so fixated on the ones that he had spilled over, like he's crying over the spilled milk essentially, and he's not realizing the 2 that he still has standing. So don't be so hyper focused on the negative aspects of your life and those old emotional losses that you took. You know, those L's that you took. Don't dwell on them anymore. Let them go. Release them so that you may bring balance into your life. And in doing so, you will find your passion, and your passion will be ignited, right? It's like you're turning away from that, oh my gosh, I'm gonna look for it so I can show you. 1 second. You're turning away from that negativity, and you'll notice, wow, look, I actually had all these other cups here standing up still. Not all is not lost, you know. You're gonna be realizing that. And in doing so, here we go, I found it. Here's the original in the Rider-Waite-Smith deck. And you see how right here, he's just so fixated on the 3 cups that he spilled that he doesn't even realize the 2 that are still standing and still full. He's crying, essentially he's crying over spilled milk. Okay, and that's the thing that's going here. He's so fixated on the emotional loss that he has in his life that he's not realizing what he's still got going for him. See, he doesn't see the light. He's turned away from the light, and he's so focused on the darkness and the pain of his life. All you need to do is simply turn around and realize. So it's how we tend to fixate on the negativity and the things that we lack. Let go of that lack mentality. Bring back the abundant mindset. Release that scarcity mindset, so that you can find the passion within yourself and within your life and reignite it. Okay? And realize the potential of yourself, realize how incredible you are as a person. Don't stay fixated on that negativity of yourself. Excuse me, let me put this away. Release that, okay? And we have other cards here that I have pre-shuffled and pulled. Leap. You go first. The universe will catch you. What a beautiful, reassuring card to have, as in confirmation to let go of those things that no longer resonate with you and only burden you and only making you feel like that. And we have mintakan, excuse me, there goes my Spanish trying to come out here. Longing for home, belonging, the original light workers. Okay, so I'll read on that one because I don't know much about this card, so I'm going to read on that one. But this one is as in confirmation to let go of that emotional loss so that you can bring about balance and you can reignite that passion of yours, okay? So that's a beautiful message. Let me pull out that book so we can read that message from Mintakan. Mintakan, please don't come for me if I mispronounce that. I'm sure I butchered it. 1116. All right, here we go. Mintakans are the soul group who originated on the planet in the constellation Orion. They were the first star beings to travel to Earth and believed to be the original light workers. The Mintakans' home planet is thought to have been a water world with water so pure that you could see through it for miles. For this reason, Mintakans feel most at peace and at home when in or around crystal clear water. They are here to teach us to see the potential in everything and the light in all beings. Many Mintakans have an odd longing for home and struggle with feeling like they don't belong. It is thought that this is due to their home planet no longer being in existence. If you pulled this card, it could mean that you are a Mintakan or are longing for a sense of belonging, and root chakra healing is necessary for you to feel secure and safe. So I think that's what it is. You should work with your root chakra, do a root chakra meditation. If you go on YouTube, look for a simple root chakra meditation that you can do to help bring balance into your root chakra and alignment so that you feel more grounded. Okay? Perhaps you feel this longing to find home without knowing where that is. Perhaps you've been looking around a lot and yearn for a place on Earth to call your own. If so, you are being called to connect with Mother Earth and create it for yourself now. To choose where you feel most at home and create it rather than waiting for the feeling of belonging to come home to you. That's beautiful. So here's an affirmation for you to say. I'm going to show you the artwork of this beautiful card. I allow myself to be truly here and at home on this planet. I release any grief around not being belonging or feeling held and call in the perfect home. That's beautiful. So I think what is recommended here is to do a root chakra meditation, which you can search up on Google, on YouTube, and find grounding. Because I feel like that instability in your foundation is what's causing that emotional loss as well. So do that root chakra meditation so that you may bring about balance. And here for your Soul's Journey Lessons cards, by the way, you're the only pile that got 3. So 3 cheers for you guys, special ones. Here we've got blame. I accept responsibility for my well-being. Envy, I am the same as everybody but with different challenges. And we've got humor. I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. Yeah, that's beautiful. I think that's such a beautiful message there. You know, laughter is scientifically proven to help alleviate pain and to boost those feel good and hormones within yourself. So if you use laughter as a form of healing therapy, it would be wonderful to do that so you can alleviate that emotional loss that you're carrying around, and also release any envy that you may carry in your heart from those. Maybe you're carrying some, whether you're conscious or unconscious about it, you're carrying some envy for those people who have caused that emotional loss in your life. But just let it go. It's no longer serving you. It's only dragging you down and holding you back from your fullest potential and not allowing you to bring balance, you know. And again, here the blame card for that confirmation. Release that blame, you know, let go of that mentality of lack and scarcity. Bring in this new abundant mindset for yourself and realize your potential within yourself, you know. Take that responsibility for your life and know that the universe will catch you. Like, you have this card here confirming that you are taken care of. You are a child of the universe, my dear. Spirit's got your back. So let's pull one of the cards here from the Moonology Manifestation Oracle deck. Spirit, what is those that select pile 3 manifesting? Or those that selected pile 3 manifesting? Let's see. Ooh, okay, you got 2 cards. All right. So far, everyone got 2 cards. So let's see here. You've got last quarter moon in Sagittarius. Practice gratitude. Yeah, and one way that you will be for sure releasing blame and envy from your heart is by practicing more gratitude. So you can create a gratitude journal, or just speak it, just bring it into existence by speaking it out loud into open air. You don't necessarily have to say it to a person, although it would be great, because I feel that we don't often tell people how we truly feel. But practice being more grateful, essentially. And new moon in Cancer here, relax. Yeah, take it easy. I'm not saying to not feel your emotions. Allow yourself to feel those emotions and process them, but don't dwell in them. Don't dwell in them. Realize that your emotions are like waves. They only last about 90 seconds, okay? But if your brain is in that lack mentality or in that negative, fixated on the negativity, that wave will be constant, okay? So ride that wave, give it that attention that it needs, and then move forward with your life. But do it in a relaxing manner. Let me see the back of the deck energy here. Yeah, look at this. Attend to the details. Attend to those details. Like, those emotions are telling you are popping up for a reason. See what is triggering those emotions when it comes up, so that you can either learn how to handle them better or just avoid those triggers altogether. You know what I mean? But it's best to find ways to cope, healthy ways to cope with those triggers that are bringing about envy and blame into your life, and that reiterating that emotional loss that you once went through. But thank you everyone for tuning in. Those of you who tuned in for pile 3, today's reading was awesome. I liked it. And please like this video, share it with those that you think may resonate with it as well. And if you're not already subscribed, please do so. Support your girl, okay? And if you're not following me on Instagram, it's @_thehealinghermit_ for more cards of the day, mental health tips, self-care tips, and just a good old time over there, right? Thank you so much for tuning in. Bye, y'all. See you on the next one.